I'm sorry I'm coming after so many days. Oh my God. I'm really sorry about that. Yes, I was not feeling very well. So that is why I was not able to come here. But now I'm here. It's raining heavily in Mumbai for the last few days. And today some of my classes got cancelled. So here I am, like, without mentioning anything. And at this time of the year, I'm also sorry about that. But I wouldn't get time any other time of the day as well. And I got lucky that I got time today. So yeah, we have covered lots of topics. This is the last topic in the advanced math domain of SAT, which covers 35% of all the questions, that is 13 to 15 questions. So, 15 to 17, I'm not sure, but it's 35, around 35% of the entire 44 questions. All right. So, here we have covered equivalent expressions. We have covered nonlinear functions. This is nonlinear equations. And without further delay, I'll start with the quadratic equations first. The same thing we did in nonlinear functions, quadratic, exponential, and rest of them. So here also we'll start with quadratic equations, and let's see how much time it takes, and can we cover more today, or we'll have to wait for another live session. So we'll look at that. Yeah, so just I want to look at the content. Yeah, linear inequality, system of linear equations, scatter plots. Linear equations. There is some problem. It has been shown twice. Linear functions, equivalent expressions, circles, and then yeah. So let's get started. This is medium. This is easy problem, but okay, this is nonlinear equations in one variable and system of equations in two variables. Okay, this we will cover. I think we can cover it right now. Or let's just focus on quadratic. Everything else we'll see later. This is also not quadratic. Not quadratic. This one is system of equations, normal line and the quadratic line. So the first question that we're doing is question number 13. So y is 76 and y is equal to x squared minus 5. The graphs of the given equation intersect at the point x comma y. What is a possible value of x? So you just have to go to Desmos. Write y is equal to 76. Y is equal to x squared minus 5. Here, zoom out. You can see negative 9, 9 are the solutions. So minus 9 is the answer. Otherwise, what you could have done, x squared minus 5 is equal to 76. You add 5 on both sides, x squared would be 76 plus 5, that is 81. So x would be plus minus 9. Okay. Yeah. Next we're doing is question number 17. That's also a system. The graph of a system of linear equation and nonlinear equation is shown. What is the solution? Solution is 2, 4. That's the only point of intersection. So answer would be C. Just look at the graph. Like I told you, it was a last minute decision to take this live. I decided to do this last Friday, today is Saturday, but I couldn't come. I was feeling so like my head was, there was a lot of headache, I should say it like that. Yeah, and I've been sleeping a lot, like a lot. I'm not able to get up for several past days. Maybe it's the weather because it's raining too much, or I don't know what is it. So I'm sorry. I'll be. I don't have like. I don't know exactly which question we have to do next, but I think I'll manage. So here was the point of intersection in 17th. Yeah. 23. Which of the following is a solution to the equation 2x squared minus 4 is equal to x squared? Again, you can either put this in Desmos, or you can just do a little manipulation. X squared comes here, it will become x squared equals 4. Because you're subtracting x squared, adding 4 on both sides. So x should be plus or minus 2. Answer is plus or minus. Minus 2 is not there, so just plus 2. Or you can, like I told you, you can also do Desmos 2 x squared minus 4 is equal to x squared, and as you can see, 2 and negative 2 are your solutions. 23. No easy question so far. 40, but that's also not quadratic. That's also not quadratic. Yeah, this is. So question number 54. X plus y is equal to 12, y is equal to x squared. So x plus x squared equals 12. Again, if you don't want to solve it, you can just write x plus y equals 12. Y is equal to x squared. These are the point of intersection. Negative 4, comma 16, 3, comma 9. Oh. Possible value of x, possible values of r are, possible values of x are negative 4 and 3. So 3 is our answer. It is mostly just Desmos. But when you have it on both sides, like when you have two equations, you have to look at the point of intersection. Again, system of equations. X plus 7 equals 10, x plus 7 whole squared equals y. What is the solution? So x plus 7 is 10, y is going to be 100. It's pretty straightforward because x plus 7 is 10. So 10 squared equals 5, y is going to be 100. There's only one option. And you can see x is 3 from here. So for this question, no need to go to Desmos. It will take a little more time. 3, 100 is your answer. 71 again. Quadratic equation. X squared over 25 equals 36. And all the answers are positive, so it'll just be x over 5 is equal to 6. I took square root on both sides. X should be equal to 30. 30 or minus 30, but minus 30 is not the option. So just this much. If you want, you can check here also. Don't multiply by 35 on both sides. Even if you do not actually multiply, even if you bring it to the other side. Negative 30 and 30, so 30 is our answer. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, next is 77 again, very easy. X is equal to 8, y is x squared plus 8. Again, x is 8, you have to find the value of y. So y is x squared plus 8, x is 8. Answer is going to be 8 squared plus 8, 64 plus 8. If you want, you can put this in Desmos also, x squared plus 8 and x is equal to 8. 8 comma 72, 72 is the value of y. 82, x squared is 64, so x should be plus or minus 8. For this, I'm not going to Desmos. '91. So here also you can directly take square root on both sides. X plus 5 whole square equals 4. X plus 5 will be plus minus 2. X will be minus 5 plus minus 2. So the options that you have minus 5 plus 2, that is minus 3. Minus 5 minus 2 is minus 7. Minus 3 is given in the option, so that's our answer. Again, we're just square rooting both sides. Okay, you can of course do this and you'll get your answers negative 3 and negative 7. Negative 3 is given to you, that is why we have chosen that as the option. Yeah, that's all about the easy quadratic equations. There aren't many, so I think I'll also be taking some other things. Now moving to the medium quadratic questions, but let me just do quadratic questions before and then see what else we can cover. So over here, parabola is given to you, linear equation is given. The equation, how many solutions? So you can see they are meeting at 2 points of intersection. One here, one here. So number of solutions are 2. All right. Here now question number 3. That's also a medium question. Y is equal to x plus 1, y is equal to x squared plus x. What could be the value of x? So if I want to solve it, x plus 1 equals x squared plus x. We subtract x, it gets cancelled, x squared is 1. So x should be plus or minus 1. Minus 1 is given, that's our answer. Or if you want, you can go to Desmos also. For this question, I particularly do not recommend it because it was a pretty straightforward question. It won't take you a lot of time. 1 comma 2 and negative 1 comma 0. Press home so that you can see both the points of intersection. Values of x are negative 1 and 1. We're choosing negative 1 because that's the only option given in the question. Question number 4. Thank God there are quite a medium problems over here. X squared minus x minus 1. Which of the following, what values satisfy the equation above? Oh. Okay, last option is gone because b is minus 1, so it should be 1 plus or minus something. I think this is option C. I'm applying quadratic formula. A is 1, B is minus 1, C is minus 1. Why am I applying quadratic formula? Because I can't factor it. Minus of minus 1 is 1. 1 plus 4, because minus 4 times 1 times minus 1 is plus 4. So 1 plus minus square root 5 upon 2. If you do not like this, you can go to Desmos, or in Desmos you'll have to do a little more work. X squared minus x minus 1. We're looking at x-intercepts, or if you make it equal to 0, you will get like this. It's 1.61, it's negative 0.61. So you're adding something to 1. So this option is gone, this option is gone, because this is minus 0.5, 1.5. These two options are there. So you check 1 plus square root 5 upon 2 is how much? 1.61, and that's what we were getting over here. So it should be option C. So you can do whichever you like. #21 is the next one. Y is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. Y is equal to 4 minus x. So here also there are two options. You can simply solve it as well, because it's simple to solve. 4 cancels. You add x on both sides. You get x squared minus 3x equals 0. X times x minus 3 is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. X is equal to 3. So you can write either 0 or 3. Both are acceptable answers. Or again, you can go to Desmos and solve it. So x squared minus 4x plus 4, 4 minus x, 3 and 0. So again you get 0 or 3. #29. Again, they're looking for the point of intersection. So here you can do Desmos. That's preferred, because you cannot cancel anything. So this is just x minus 1 squared and 2x minus 3. 2 comma 1. And they want the y coordinate, because they're getting the point 2 comma 1. Answer is going to be 1. All right. Next is question number 33. Again, what is the positive solution to the given equation? Yeah, this you can do in Desmos. Minus 7x equals 36. Minus 36. 2.25 minus 4. Positive solution is 2.25. It will be 9/4, because 4 times 2 is 8. So the numerator has to be greater than 8. All right. #35. This is also quadratic. Hmm. Yeah, my cat has come. I'll have to shift a little bit. Yeah. So x plus 2 times x plus 3 equals x minus 2 times x minus 3 plus 10. Which of the following is the solution? It's 2 x minus 3 and then plus 10. 1 comma 0. So the answer is 1. There's only one solution. Yeah, there's only one solution. That is 1. So x, the value of x is 1. 3 times 4, negative 1 times negative 2. Yeah, that works. So there's a single solution, that is this one. Actually, this will not even remain quadratic. If you let me just try to solve it. You'll get x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals x squared minus 5x plus 6 plus x squared cancels, 6 cancels. You just have 5x equals minus 5x plus 10. Bring it to the other side, 10x equals 10, x is equal to 1. Oh yeah. And here I've just multiplied. X times x is x squared, 3x plus 2x is 5x, 3 times 2 is 6. And here you'll just get a minus 5x because x squared minus 2x minus 3x is minus 5x plus 6. 36 is also a medium quadratic problem. X squared minus ax plus 12. A is a constant. A greater than 0. Two integer solutions. What is the possible value of A? So there are two methods. One is slider, which students like to use, that I haven't used yet. I'll be using it for the first time. So in Desmos only there are two ways. First is slider. Let me write method 1 properly. What is the slider method? You just type it as it is, x squared minus ax plus 12. A is a constant, A is greater than 0. You want two integer solutions. So you add it over here and you keep increasing it. Right now you have not got any solution. Now you're getting solutions. 3 and 4, both of them are integer solutions. Or you can also make it equal to 0. And if you go to 6, it's gone. Here also, but here you are not getting the integer solutions. So basically you're just sliding the value of A, right? Because it's a constant. And wherever you see that you're getting these solutions, you write that. So the value of A we are getting is 7. Method 2 is because we want integer solutions. Okay. Quadratic formula won't work here. A plus minus A squared minus 36. And we want two integer solutions. So first thing is that discriminant has to be greater than 0. So b squared minus 4ac has to be greater than 0. In this particular question, a is 1, b is negative a, c is 12. So a squared minus 4 times 1 times 12 has to be greater than 0. A squared minus 48 has to be greater than 0. A squared has to be greater than 48. So a has to be greater than square root of 48. That's approximately 6 point something. So we check. Because it's positive, it's greater than 6.9282. So you've got all the options. And now how do we know we can choose 7 and its integer? So the values that you can take is 7, 8 or something like that. It has to be a perfect square. Okay. So a square is 49 minus 48, that is 1. So yeah, this works. Yeah. All right. And now we can just put a is equal to 7 and see if you're getting two different solutions. That also you can do. Yeah, you will get, because x minus 3 times x minus 4. So I think, yeah, in this particular question, you can use the slider method. Okay, I've never used it before, but yeah, you can use it. Because if you go here, you're not, yeah, here you're able to see things where we do not want a to be negative. 8 will also work. See, 8 is also going to work. 9.4 is not working. Yeah, so 7 and 8 can also be the answer. There are various possibilities. So this is something new that we have done today, that is slider method. Like I have done it for the first time in my live sessions. 42 5x squared minus 37 x minus 24 equals 0. What is a positive solution to the given equation? Just put in Desmos, you'll get the answer. 5x squared minus 37x minus 24. Positive, so positive is 8. Again, which is one of the solutions to the given equation? Just put it in Desmos. Change z to x. By the way, it's going to be 12 and 2, like you can directly factor it. So it could be any of those two, the answers. But if you want, you can also go to Desmos. If you're able to see the factors, try to do that. See, 2 is working and there is negative 10, negative 12. Negative 12 or x is equal to 2. Because factoring was easy here. Yeah. Next is question number 56. y is equal to x minus 2 times x plus 4, y is equal to 6x minus 12. This is the ID. If you want to search, you can also search for the ID. Yeah, okay, we'll just go to Desmos. X minus 2 times x plus 4. Here you can also write y, or y is 6x minus 12, so you can also write equals 6x minus 12. Because this is quadratic, it'll still work. Answer is 2 comma 0. If you put it in two different equations, oh yeah, they're intersecting at only 1 point, 2 comma 0. There's only one solution. Hmm. This is also your quadratic equation. X plus y is, this is sort of rational. But yeah, there's no harm in doing this also, because all you have to do is write the equations x plus y equals 17, and then you have xy equals 72. Here I would like to 9 comma 8 and 8 comma 9, both of these are solutions. What is one possible value of x, 8 or 9? Okay, even though this is rational, I've just covered it. Next is 66. X squared is 6x plus y is negative 6x plus 36. It's so easy. So instead of y, you just write minus 6x plus 36. X squared is 36, x is plus or minus 6. They want to know the possible value of x, y. Then we'll just use decimal, because now you'll have to find y also. Even though 0 is completely possible, 6 times 6 is 36. So y could be minus 36 plus 36, or 36 plus 36, that is 72. 0 is your answer. Okay? Or you can just use Desmos. X squared equals 6x plus y. Y equals negative 6x plus 36. Press home. 6 comma 0, 6 times 0 is 0. The other one is over here, negative 6. Some people choose this also as answer, but this is not point of intersection. Be very careful. Negative 6 times 72 is going to be a very big value, so no. 6 times 0, the answer is going to be 0. 67. A is a solution. A is positive. So you can factorize also x plus 4 times x minus 3. So 3 is your answer. Negative 4 cannot be the answer. Or you can also use Desmos. Because we want the positive answer, we do not want the negative answer. So there's only one answer. You cannot write negative 4. It will be wrong. Next is 75. That is also a system of quadratic equations. Y is x squared, 2y plus x is 2 times x plus 3. X is greater than 0. What is the value of xy? So yeah, we'll just go to Desmos, see what our solutions are. When you have two equations that you're writing like this, please do not look for x-intercept. Some students do that mistake because this is a system, not just one equation. 1, 1, 0, 0. X is greater than 0, so 1. 1, 1 is 1. Because you cannot choose that or this one. All right. This is also rational, but it can be solved like a quadratic, so I'm taking it. Because when you cross multiply, 55 will be x times x plus 6. Solution that you're getting is negative 11 of 5. Looking for positive solution. So 5 is the answer, and that works. 55 over 6 plus 5 is 11. 55 over 11 is 5. So yeah, that's correct. Question number 80. 6x squared plus 5x minus 7 is equal to 0. What is the solution? You can see it's given in the form of quadratic formula. So we'll apply the quadratic formula. Negative b is going to be negative 5. So these two options are out of the question. And now 5 squared is 25 because it's b squared. So 36 is also out of the option. It's option A. Because quadratic formula is negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. A is 6, b is 5, c is minus 7. So minus 5 plus minus 25 minus 4 times 6 times minus 7. This is going to be a positive value over 12. So you have 25 and minus 5. That's what we are looking for. Okay. So for this one, I would not recommend Desmos because it will be a headache. Like you will get the exact values and then checking the options, it will be headache. So for this, just use quadratic formula. That is more handy. You can use Desmos, but that it's not going to be worth it. Yeah, next is question number 84. Okay, y is equal to x squared plus 14x plus 48. X plus 8 is equal to 11. This is the system. What is the value of y? So we'll just use Desmos. Or if you see, the value of x is directly 3. So y will be 3 squared is 9. 14 times 3 is 42 plus 48. 99. So you can solve also because you will get the value of x, or you can do the entire thing in Desmos, or after this you can put it in Desmos. Everything is fine. Sorry. Y is equal to x squared plus 14x plus 48 and x plus 8 equals 11. You're not seeing anything. 3 comma 99. The value of x is 3. The value of y is 99. They're looking for the value of y. Answer is 99. Question number 87. This is also pretty easy. Point of intersection of two graphs. So y is 3. So the y coordinates have to be both 3. Two options are remaining. 3 equals x squared minus 1. X squared is 4. So x is going to be plus or minus 2. Or if you want, you can do this also. 2 comma 3, negative 2 comma 3. So yeah. '92 we are going to do. What is the negative solution? So from here you can directly see 38, 38 cancels. Cancels as in 38 times x squared is 38 times 9. So x squared has to be 9. X has to be plus minus 3. They are looking for negative solution. Negative 3 is the answer. Or you can also go to Desmos and solve this. But this was a straightforward question. So here you can, do it without that as well. 3, negative 3, looking for negative solution. So negative 3 is the answer. This is also quadratic. Ax squared minus c. A and c are positive constants. How many times the graph of the above equation intersect the graph of the equation y is equal to a plus c in the xy plane? Okay, so I will try to solve it normally. So a plus c is equal to ax squared minus c. Ax squared is going to be a plus 2c. X squared is a plus 2c over a. That means 2. Because a and c are positive constants, so a plus 2c over a is going to be positive. So it's possible to take its square root. If they were negative, then we wouldn't be sure. Let's see how we can do this in Desmos. Y is equal to ax squared minus c. Y is equal to a plus c. Getting two different solutions, and you can, a and c are positive constants, so you can keep changing them. You're always getting two solutions. So slider method is also useful here. From there also you will see two solutions all the time when a and c are positive. All right, all the medium questions are also done. Next we'll be starting with the hard problems, but before that I'll take a break and then we will do it. And if I have one more hour, so let me see if I can start with something else as well. Okay? Yeah, so thank you so much. I'll be right back. Yeah, meanwhile, you can try this question. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm back. So as you see in nonlinear equations, we are not seeing much of exponential questions. There's just square root, rational here and there. And then there's just sort of equivalent expression, only you just have to rearrange the equation and write in terms of some other variable. So that is it. Now we'll start with the hard word problems, not word problems, hard problems of quadratic. So this one is a comparatively easier module of questions. Now x squared minus 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. One of the solutions can be written as 1 plus square root k. What is the value of k? So you can use quadratic formula or you can just go there and get your answer. So x squared minus 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. 4.16 negative 2.16. Yeah, let me show. Then you can just do 1 plus square root k is equal to, and of course it cannot be minus 2.16 because if you're adding something to 1, it cannot be a negative number. So of course this is not going to work. And those solutions are equal to this. Now you put this in your Desmos. 1 plus, instead of k we will write x. What was this value? 4.16228. You will not be able to see this value because you'll not be able to click on it, but the value of k is 10. So if you want the exact way, this is how much? Let's do it. So write it in two different, and hide this because this is of no use. Your answer is 10.000, so that's 10. Okay. So 10 is the value of k. Of course, you can also apply the quadratic formula. Negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. 2, we want plus, so I'll take plus. 4 plus 9 times 4 is 36 over 2. So 2 plus square root 40 over 2. 2 plus 2 square root 10 over 2. 1 plus square root 10. So the value of k is 10. Or you can, let me see if we can apply the slider over here. Here. Oh, and you see the value over here. See, we are looking for 4.16228. Still 3.77. 4.16228 exactly at k is equal to 10. If you want, you can check up to 20 also. No, it's going bigger. So k is equal to 10. So you can also use slider. Okay. And then use the options. At 8, no. 10, we're getting close. You can try 20. No. So 40 is also not going to work. 10 is your answer. So you can also use slider. Got it? Because you know what your solutions should be. And I will just make it above so that you can see the entire solution. My face is not covering it. So yeah, lots of sliders. Next is question number 8. In the xy plane, because here options were given, so using slider is easier. You just have to write the values. Or you don't even need the slider, just write this. Try all the options. Ten works the best. Okay. So I will write that. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Replace k with options. And see where 1 plus square root k is equal to 4.16228. The solution. And that's my final verdict about this question. Now question number 8, in the xy plane, a line with equation 2y is equal to 4.5 intersects a parabola at exactly one point. If the parabola has equation y equals minus 4x squared plus bx, what is the value of b? So there are two methods. First, we will try using Desmos with slider. So 2y equals 4.5. And then you have y is equal to negative 4x squared plus bx. Right now it is not Stop. The value of b is going to be 6 using the slider. Method 2 is 2y is 4.5, so y is 4.5 over 2. Negative 4x squared plus bx. This is actually negative 4x squared plus bx minus 4.5 over 2 is equal to 0. We're looking for exactly 1 point, so discriminant has to be equal to 0. So b squared minus 4ac equals to 0. I know this is looking like we're doing a lot of things, so yeah, you can use slider in these kind of questions. So b is just b squared minus 4 times negative 4 times negative 4.5 over 2 is equal to 0. So instead of b, I will write x squared minus 4 times negative 4 because the value of a is this much. C is negative 4.5 divided by 2. And this is equal to 0, so we're getting b can be 6. And b is a positive constant, so it has to be 6. Okay. So slider also you can use. You just have to move the slider and see where you're just getting one solution. Question number 9, what is the ordered pair? You just write the equation, you should get the answer. X minus y equals 1. X plus y equals x squared minus 3. Oh, that kind of, yeah. So you have 2.73, 1.73, 205. So y values, they're just, ah. So we'll try the options over here. We have got 2.73205. Oh, the first one only matches. Or you can do it this way also. Oh yeah, that's better. Right? This is this point. So you can just check the point if they are there or not. And that is it. This is also sort of rational combined with the quadratic, but I think this will do. X is a solution. Which of the following is a possible value of x plus 5? Oh, so this you can directly see this is 1 over x plus 5 whole squared equals 4. So cross multiply and divide, you'll get 1/4 is x plus 5 whole squared. Basically, you can interchange these two things. So x plus 5 is going to be plus minus 1/2. 1/2 is your answer. And that's method 1 because I was able to see the connection. This is just x plus 5 whole squared. Method 2 is obviously Desmos. So over there, x squared plus 10x plus 25 will be equal to 1/4. Oh, my Desmos. getting these two answers, and then negative 4.5 plus 5, 0.5, negative 5.5 plus 5, there are no negative options, so 1/2 works. Got it? That also you can do. In Desmos, you just have to put 1/4 equals x squared plus 10x plus 25. Question number 15th. So 2x squared minus 2 equals 2x plus 3. Which of the following is a solution? Right now you can see there are like lots of discriminants. Okay. So yeah, you can put it in here. Or you can use quadratic formula as well. So 2 is out of options. No. 1 minus square root 11 is also out of option. Half plus square root 11 is also out of option. Only thing remaining is 1 plus square root 11 over 2. Yeah, that works. So 2x squared minus 2 is equal to 2x plus 3. Subtract 2x and 3. So 2x squared minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. X squared minus x minus 2.5 is equal to 0. So x will be 1 plus minus 1 plus 4 times 2.5 is 10. So you're getting it. So it's also not that tough. You can choose whatever you like. Again, we can use slider, or we'll have initially I was doing these questions without the slider, but now we'll try using the slider. So you can use Desmos with slider, or you can also use Desmos without slider. So 2y equals c, and negative 2x squared plus 9x, y is equal to that much. Hmm. Oh, in this particular case, why is there's no slider? Huh? Okay, let me check. Oh, you can also use slider like this. Yeah. So it's between 5 and 6. No, I don't know. Again, I will write C is equal to 5. And we want it between 5 and 6 because we have seen that's where our answer is going to be. It's right over there. Oh, so the value of C is 5.07. $10.1248. Yeah, so this is not helping us a lot. So we'll use the second method. Have I written the equation correct? Minus 2x squared plus 9x? Yeah. And 2y is equal to c. That means y is equal to c over 2. So we'll bring everything on one side. 2x squared minus 9x plus c over 2 is equal to 0. For exactly one solution, because you see we are not able to see what should be the answer. Discriminant should be 0. B squared minus 4ac should be 0. B is 9, so 81. Or you can write 9 squared. That's also fine. 4 times 2 times c over 2. So 9 squared minus 4c is equal to 0. C is going to be 81 over 4. 20.25? Oh, I've written this wrong. It is 2y is equal to c. Let's go to 100 from negative 100. It's between 20 and 20. Okay. 20 and 22 should work. And I want the value of y also, so I will write y as c over 2. 10.125. Oh yeah, 10.125. That's happening at 20.25. So the value of c is 20.25. So with slider also it was working fine. We'll get a slider over here. And on top, we can write y is equal to negative 2x squared plus 9x. And from here also you've got the value C is 81 over 4. So 81 over 4 is your answer, or 20.25 you'll be getting from here. That's also your answer. Because if you go a little up, 10.125 is what we are looking for. 10.125. Okay. That's happening at C is equal to 20.25. So you can use slider also, but I don't like it because you do not know where you will get your value. Hi, GWOD. Yeah. So I am like, you can do a little more math and get the correct answer, because over here you're not sure. But if you like, no, we'll go with the slider, then go with the slider. I don't mind. I prefer the second method. All right. This is not quadratic, so leaving it for now. This one is 25. Okay, product of the solutions is KAB. So you have 57x squared plus, for here no need to go to Desmos. You just have to remember two formulas. Product of solutions is C over A, and sum of solutions is negative B over A. Here this is your A, this entire thing is your B, this is your C. So product of solution is given as KAB. So KAB is equal to AB over 57. So K should be equal to 1 over 57. Okay. So 1 over 57 is your answer. No need to do anything. You just need to remember these two things. For quadratic equations, product of solutions is C over A, sum of solutions is negative B over A. Yeah. 26. Negative x squared plus bx minus 676. The equation has no real solution. What is the greatest possible value of b? I will show you slider. I'm not very big fan of it because it gives me headache of guessing things. You're attempting for an exam. Try to get the real answers. But anyways, I'll be showing it to you as well. No real solution means discriminant has to be less than 0. B squared minus 4ac has to be less than 0. B is b squared minus 4 times negative 1 times negative 676 has to be less than 0. B squared has to be less than, and b is a positive integer. 4 times 676, so b has to be less than 2 times 26. So greatest possible value of b has to be, it has to be less than 52. So it has to be 51. It cannot be equal to 52. Negative x squared plus bx minus 676 equals 0. Yes. What has happened to it? Right now also there is no solution. I would prefer the graph. Yeah, there is no solution. We have to find the maximum value. There is still no solution. So I think we'll go up to 100. Okay. Here also we don't have any solution. But at 52, you get a solution. When b is equal to 52, you get a solution, right? And it's an integer, so you go to 51. That is why I said the maximum possible value is 51, because at 52, you are getting a solution. Even if you make it equal to 0, you're seeing a line. Up to 51, you won't be seeing any line. So greatest possible value is 51. Okay? Next is question number 28. 3x squared minus 18x minus 15 is equal to 0. What is the value of x squared minus 6x? Okay, for this, I'm going to show you a method. You can take 3 common. 3 times x squared minus 6x minus 5 is equal to 0. X squared minus 6x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x squared minus 6x is 5. Answer is 5. Just do some manipulation. You are able to see x squared minus 6x over here. Because 3 times 6 is 18. And even if 15 was not divisible by 15, even then, what you would do? You would simply do this. Keep this same. Divide by 3. Okay, if it were not divisible by 3, then also you can do this, but here it's also completely fine. Method 2 is Desmos, but I would prefer the first method. So there what you do? You do 3x squared minus 18x minus 15 is equal to 0. Getting weird value 6.741. 6.741 double 6. And here you want x squared. So I'm writing a squared minus 6a. Answer is 5. I would use this method. If you're using negative 0.74166, still you're getting 5. Okay? 5 point something, but you can just round it to 5. Next is question number 30. There are no real solution. Here you have, when you have options, then use slider because you know what you're dealing with. Okay? So here I recommend using Desmos with slider. T is equal to options. It's so much easier. You won't have to slide. Because that gives me headache where the answer is going to be. What is wrong? Yeah. 2x squared minus 4x equals t. So we'll put t is equal to negative 3. We are not getting any solution. Negative 1, we are getting a solution. 1, we are getting a solution. 3, we are getting a solution. So negative 1 is the correct one. Because that's where you're not getting any solution. You can't see any line. Alright? So here, yeah, you can do that. Because that's exactly not using the slider. Next is question number 32. I don't think we'll be able to cover everything in the next half an hour. Again, no real solution. X times kx minus 56 equals negative 16. Getting a solution, and k is an integer constant. Until 49 you have solution, so answer is going to be 50. I've used slider. Because until 49 you were getting the solutions. And after 49 it just gone. Okay. So the least value is k. Least value of k is 50. Method 2 would have been, you have no real solution, so kx squared minus 56x plus 16 is equal to 0. 56 squared minus 4 times 16 times k has to be less than 0. So that's also not that tough. 56 squared minus 4 times 16, and instead of k you write x. It has to be greater than 49. Answer is 50. Both the methods are correct. Yeah, 38 looks like a parabola, so I'll be taking 38 as well. Okay, g of x is negative x plus 10. What is one possible value of a such that f of a is equal to g of a? So that means point of intersection we are looking for. Negative 1/2 x minus 4 whole squared plus 10, negative x plus 10. Anything given about a? One possible value, it could be anything. So a could be 2, a could be 8. So 2 could be answer or 8 could be answer, because f of a is equal to g of a, that means point of intersection. And we have simply used Desmos. Moving to next one is 39. Again, x squared minus 34x plus c is equal to 0. No real solution, you can see the solutions. We'll have to go up to 100. C is a constant, it could be anything, yeah. So 100 is also not working, so now go to 200. Go to 300, or let's go to 500 directly. Yeah. So now between 287 so at 289 you're getting a solution. So C has to be greater than 289. So this least possible value of C will be 290, but the least possible value of N is going to be 289. Because this is your N. We can simply write 34 squared minus 4 AC is less. Oh my god, that is so much easier. Value of A is 1, so 34 squared minus 4C is less than 0. And instead of C, just write X. 289. That's so much easier. Because they're looking for the least possible value of N and not C. That is why the answer is 289 and not 290. #41, again the same thing. Now this is exactly one solution. I will be using my method, no more slider. So B squared minus 4AC has to be equal to 0. So 8 squared minus 4 times negative 16. It doesn't matter if you take negative 8 whole squared or 8 squared because B squared is always going to be positive. So in discriminant, we are not worried about the sign of B. So 8 squared is 64 minus 4 times negative 16 times x equals 0. Negative 1 is your answer. Yeah. So the value of C is negative 1. And here you can obviously use Desmods with slider and see where you're getting just one option. #43, how many distinct real solutions they have? Now you don't need to do anything if you just know x minus 1 whole square equals negative 4 square can never be negative. So the answer is going to be 0. If you want, you do not know this thing, you can just come here. No solution. Square can't be negative. Square of anything can't be negative. That is why no solutions. #45, how many solutions do they have? I think it's also 0 because 10 squared minus 4 times 5 times 16, 100 minus 320. Or you can just type the equation 5x squared. So just remember, for no solution, discriminant has to be less than 0. For one solution, discriminant has to equal to 0. For real solution, it has to greater than 0. You can see, no x-intercepts, no real solution. So these are all discriminant questions that we are seeing. Next is question number 46. Y is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 1. X plus y plus 1 is equal to 0. There are two solutions. You have to find y1 plus y2. This is Desmos. Negative 2 comma 1, negative 1 comma 0, 1 plus 0 is 0, 1. Negative 2 comma 1, negative 1 comma 0. Answer is 1. Next is 48, exactly one solution. So exactly one solution means discriminant has to equal to 0. B squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. 30 squared minus 4 times negative 9, c is equal to 0. Negative 25. Or you can also use Desmos slider. Yeah, this one we will see in square root. Yeah. 51. This is also Desmos. So 8x plus y equals negative 11. 2x squared equals y plus 341. Negative 15, 11. 11 is not given in the options. 53 is again this one. You have to find sum of solutions. So again, there are two methods. Nine point six 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 seven. So you can write 9.666 also. That's also acceptable. 9.667 is also acceptable. Now method 2 would be, like I told you, sum of solution is negative b over a. This is x squared plus x minus 56 equals 4x squared minus 28x. Bring everything on one side. So 3x squared minus 29x plus 56. Sum is negative b over a. It's going to be 29 over 3. Negative b is 29. Okay. So both the methods work. Next is question number 58. One comma a. So at x is equal to 1, y is going to be 1 squared minus 9. That's negative 8. So a is negative 8. 5 comma b, when x is equal to 5, y is going to be 5 squared minus 9. 16. So b is 16. So your points are 1 comma negative 8, 5 comma 16. Slope will be 16 minus negative 8 over 5 minus 1. 24 over 4, 6. 6 is your answer. Okay? Because it is intersecting at 1 comma a, so it should satisfy that 1 minus 9 is negative 8, a is negative 8. 5 square 25 minus 9 is 16. So yeah, 16 minus negative 8 is 24. 24 divided by 4 is 6. $64. A is greater than 30. These are the three options. So this is your one, this is second, this is third. Desmos slider you can use, so I will not be going over there. You can take any value greater than 30 and see if it's a solution or not. So greater than 30, you can take, let's say, 31. We're getting 29 and 32. Let's make it 32, 29 and 33. So you're getting a plus 1 and 29, so second and third only. Check with two values of a greater than 30 in Desmos. Or the second method would be because I just don't want to tell about the Desmos thing. Bring everything on one side. X minus 29 is common. 1 minus x. So from here, you will get x is equal to 29. From here, 1 is equal to x minus a, x is equal to a plus 1. So these are the two options. Okay? You can also take any value and check, but take more than one or two values so that you know what is a pattern. $65. Oh my god, I won't be able to solve everything. Yeah. At exactly 1 point. So again, there are two methods, Desmos with slider. Choose A equals options. Oh no, they want to know the value of x. So you keep giving A different options, or method 2 is we will use a discriminant. So y is equal to both of them. So 3x plus a is equal to 2x squared minus 21x plus 64. Because both of them are equal to y, so I'm substituting y for 3x plus a. Now bring everything onto one side. 2x squared minus 24x plus 64 minus a is equal to 0. For exactly 1 point, b squared minus 4ac. Oh, actually here this option is better. Because first you'll have to get the value of a and then get the value of x. So 24 squared minus 8 times 64 minus, instead of a I will write x. A is -8. And now you write, and now you use Desmos. I would prefer discriminant in this one because there are lot many more steps in the method that I'm using right now. Lot more store, lot more. What is happening? Lot more steps. Value of x is 6. Whereas in slider, when a is equal to 8, you're getting 6. Oh, because yeah, it's plus a. Six. So that also you can do because that will be done in just one step. They are intersecting, so just use Desmos. Three x squared minus 14x, y is equal to x. 0, 0, 5, 5. So the value of a is 5. You could have done normally also 3x squared minus 14x equals x. 3x squared minus 15x equals 0. 3x times x minus 5 is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, x is equal to 5. '73. Sum of the solutions is negative b over a. So that is what we will be using. No Desmos for this one. B is negative 16a plus 4b and a is 64. So this will be 16a plus 4b over 64. It's equal to k times 4a plus b. So you're taking it like this. So k has to be 4 over 64. That is 1 over 16. So 1 over 16 is your answer. Got it? '76, again, you need to find the sum of the solutions. No need to go to Desmos. Sum is negative b over a. So negative of negative 40 over 1. 40 is the answer. '79, they want to know how many solutions are there. So exactly 4 solutions, that cannot be the case. Here you can just use Desmos because there are 2 equations. So y equals x squared plus 3x minus 7. Y minus 5x plus 8 is equal to 0. There's only one solution. '81 is rational. I won't do it right now. '83, more than one real solution. So here you can just check the options, right? So 64x squared plus bx plus 25. And what do we want? We want more than one real solution. 91? Yeah, there are more than two solutions. Negative 80? There's only one solution. 5? I don't see anything. 40? I don't see anything. So it's option A. Here I will be like, you can check with the options because you know what you're dealing with. You don't have to slide to random numbers. $86, y is equal to negative 1.50, x squared plus 8x plus a, exactly one distinct real solution. Here I will not prefer. You can try it. I'm writing it here. But I want this method. B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So y is negative 1.50. Equation will be negative 1.50 is equal to x squared plus 8x plus a. Add 1.5 on both sides. This is your B, this is your A. This entire thing is your C. So 8 squared minus 4 times 1 times A plus 1.5 has to equal to 0. 8 squared minus 4. Instead of A, I will write X. 14.5. Yeah, so 14.5 is your answer. Okay. Thank God you were able to do it. In this one, because you have to find the value of C, use Desmos with slider. Like check options, I would rather say check options rather than solving for it. So y is equal to negative x squared plus 9x minus 100. Okay, and then c is equal to negative 481 divided by 4. Now we are not getting 1 point. Negative 100. Actually, if I tell you the truth, it should be this one, negative 79.75. So negative 319 over 4. Because it should pass through the vertex. And here you see the exactly one solution, so it's option C. Here I would recommend that you can check options. Solution is given, it will be like this. Where there's a little more space, that means we are starting the next equation. So x squared plus y plus 7 is equal to 7. 20x plus 100 minus y is equal to 0. Okay. negative 10 comma 100, they will show you which point it is. So there should be a gray color point. Here it is. So negative 10 comma negative 100. Value of x is negative 10. Yeah, right on time. I was able to finish it. So 2 hours of quadratic equations. What did we cover? We covered mostly what is the sum of solutions, negative b over a, product of solutions c over a, even if it is a system or normal. If the direct value of y is given, you can apply that, or any linear equation also. Then we saw discriminant for more than one real solution or for two solutions. Discriminant has to be greater than 0. B squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. For one solution, b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. For no real solution, b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. And then we also saw how you can find the parameters using slider. Okay, you just have to slide it and see where you're getting your answer. That also we saw. And then we saw how we can solve the system by just going on to Desmos. So new things that we learned were the formula about the sum of solutions, product of solutions, discriminants, what their values will be for different cases. Quadratic formula is negative b plus minus b squared, square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That also we used in one or two questions. And then the last one is slider. How you can find without knowing the formulas by just sliding, and there are no options also given, because if options are given, then it becomes so much easier. All right. So that is it. We're done. I'll take your leave. Thank you so much, everyone who has been watching. Please do subscribe to my channel, and all the best for the upcoming exam. So there was one more trick of Desmos that we discovered today, that was using the slider. I hope it'll help you in some of the cases. Thank you so much. Bye.